Each of these hidden details is a testament to the sheer brilliance of Pixar. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today I'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Easter eggs in Pixar films. For this list, we're taking a look at hidden surprises in Pixar movies that fans are sure to appreciate. We've excluded voiceover cameos, so don't plan on seeing Pixar's good luck charm John Ratzenberger singled out.
Wait a minute here. They're just using the same actor over and over. What kind of a cut-rate production is this?
Number 10, by and large, Toy Story 3.
I demand a taco-lazzo.
Zip it, Buck Rogers.
You'll find throughout this list that all of the Pixar films are likely part of the same universe. This Easter egg is just one of the many pieces of evidence that adds to the Pixar theory.
Remove screws to access battery compartment.
In Toy Story 3, an entourage of hostile playthings access Buzz Lightyear's battery compartment in order to reset him.
Slide the switch from play to demo.
The Space Ranger's batteries have a B&L emblem, which is a nod to By and Large, the mega corporation responsible for Earth's downfall in WALL-E. Are Woody and Buzz out there in the post-apocalyptic wreckage nearly 800 years in the future? We know where Rex the dinosaur is. Number 9. Favorite Chinese food. Various Pixar films.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Manto the Magnificent and his lovely assistant, Gypsy!
It's safe to assume that the animators at Pixar have eaten a lot of Chinese food over the years. That would explain why a particular Chinese takeout box keeps resurfacing in their movies.
Oh, I seriously doubt he's getting this kind of mileage.
With the pagoda drawn on its side, this oyster pail first appeared in A Bug's Life.
I give you the Chinese Cabinet of Metamorphosis.
Referred to as the Chinese Cabinet of Metamorphosis, it played a key role in Manny's circus act. Since then, similar Chinese takeout containers have emerged in Toy Story 2, Ratatouille, and Inside Out.
Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic.
As different as all four of these films are, they all seem to be weaved together through the Pixar staff's craving for Chinese cuisine.
When I let him right into my place and tell him what's mine is his, egg's gone.
Number 8, 95, Toy Story 3. 1995 was a historic year for Pixar, as it marked the release of their first animated feature, Toy Story. 15 years later, Toy Story 3 opened with a thrilling runaway train sequence. The number on the locomotive's front is 95, which references the year the original Toy Story hit theaters. It's also Lightning McQueen's racing number in Cars. Speaking of Lightning, Toy Story 3 works in a clever nod to everyone's favorite race car. At Sunnyside Daycare, a little boy wears a red t-shirt with a lightning bolt and the number 95. That's like an Easter egg within another Easter egg, demonstrating that there are numerous layers to Pixar's genius. Number 7. Sully carving. Brave.
You're a witch! Wood carver!
The witch from Brave not only specializes in magic, but carving wood as well. One of her many wood carvings happens to feature an image of James P. Sullivan. At first glance, this might seem like a throwaway. However, it actually plays into one of the most popular Pixar theories. Some fans believe that Monsters, Inc. takes place in a future where humankind no longer reigns supreme. Since monsters need children's screams, though, they created time travel doors to visit the past.
Keep the doors coming, Charlie. I'm on a roll today.
If this is indeed the case, Sully's little buddy Boo could have traveled back to medieval Scotland and learned magic. Thus, the nameless witch might be Boo as an elderly woman. Why else would she carve the big cuddly kitty?
Kitty.
Kitty has to go.
Number 6. Pixar shorts. Various Pixar films.
I remembered something. That's not possible, is it?
Outside of feature-length movies, Pixar has given us a wide collection of animated shorts as well. The Adventures of Andre and Wally B, Red's Dream, Tin Toy, and Knick Knack all helped put the studio on the map. In Toy Story, Andy's books share the same titles as many of Pixar's original shorts.
Hello? Check. That better? Great.
As Ham flips through the channels in Toy Story 2, clips from several Pixar shorts briefly pop up.
It's too fast! How could you even tell what's on?
I can tell.
Jerry from Jerry's Game also makes a cameo in the film as a toy repairman.
Is the specimen ready for cleaning?
Most recently, the titular character from the 2016 short Piper appeared in Finding Dory. Even though Pixar is now an animation giant, it's good to know that they haven't forgotten about the little guys. Number 5. The Toys. Various Pixar films.
Wow. What? What is it?
Remember Rex's cameo in WALL-E? Well, he's not the only Toy Story character that's been found in other Pixar movies. In Monsters, Inc., Boo's room is littered with toys, including a Luxo ball and Jessie doll. She even has a clownfish toy, which would hint at Pixar's next film.
Boo, well, that's very nice.
While we're on the subject of Finding Nemo, Boo's teddy bear and Buzz Lightyear show up in the dentist office. A boy in the waiting room reads a Mr. Incredible comic as well. Up would additionally foreshadow Toy Story 3, as Lotso Huggin' Bear sits in a girl's bedroom. Meanwhile, Red the Fire Truck and Lightning McQueen appear as toy cars at Sunnyside Daycare. Talk about a toy chest of Easter eggs.
Okay, everyone, recess. Come on.
Number 4. Apple. Various Pixar films.
Okay, Andy, let's get to work here. Anything you're not taking to college either goes in the attic or it's trash.
In addition to co-founding Apple, the late Steve Jobs was one of Pixar's most prominent shareholders. Since Pixar likely wouldn't be the studio it is today without Jobs, they constantly pay homage to Apple. The tech company's products have been featured in numerous Pixar films, most notably Toy Story 3, where Apple Inc. encourages us to think different, Monsters Inc. encourages us to scare different.
I'm on the cover of a magazine! Ow!
A racer named Mac Icar zoomed by in Cars, while Lord Macintosh tries to impress Merida in Brave.
Macintosh!
The best Apple reference arguably occurs in WALL-E. As the little robot charges up, the noise he makes sounds exactly like an Apple computer turning on. Who says product placement can't be done with wit and charm? Number 3. A113. Various Pixar films.
A113 was the animation classroom at California Institute of the Arts in the character animation program.
It might sound like a secret code of some kind, but A113 is actually a classroom at California Institute of the Arts, where students study character animation and graphic design. Among the university's alumni are John Lasseter, who went on to direct Toy Story, and Brad Bird, who went on to direct The Incredibles. As a tribute to the classroom, this assortment of letters and numbers has appeared in every Pixar film. While this Easter egg is easy to miss, you can spot A113 on license plates, boxes, cameras, and so much more. Pixar isn't the only studio that frequently references A113 either. It's become a recurring in-joke in the entertainment industry, exemplifying the widespread impact of CalArts.
It's in pretty much every one of our movies in one place or another.
Number 2. Pizza Planet. Various Pixar films.
Pizza Planet. Andy!
This intergalactic theme restaurant made its debut in the original Toy Story. Outside of The Incredibles, a Pizza Planet truck has turned up in every Pixar movie since. The vehicle naturally appears in the Toy Story sequels, as well as both Cars movies. This truck can also be found as a wood carving in Brave, and within a memory orb in Inside Out. In addition to Pizza Planet, Dinoco is another company that regularly appears in Pixar films.
Welcome back to the Dinoco 400.
These reoccurring businesses truly make it feel like the Pixar movies are all connected, as if the filmmakers were creating a cinematic universe right under our noses.
Welcome to Pizza Planet.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Permettez. Après vous. Peut-être la prochaine fois.
You are a toy car!
You are a sad, strange little wagon, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Number 1. Luxo Ball. Various Pixar films. The 1986 short Luxo Jr. gave us two of Pixar's most iconic figures, a living desk lamp and a yellow ball. While the lamp would eventually become the company's mascot, the Luxo ball has gone on to star in several Pixar projects. As stated before, Boo from Monsters, Inc. has a Luxo ball of her own. It can also be seen as the stage floor in Red's Dream, on a wall in Monsters University, and in a child's room in Up. Of course, audiences probably recognize the ball best from the Toy Story films, particularly when Buzz Lightyear first takes flight. Whenever we encounter the Luxo ball, we're always reminded of Pixar's ability to take us to infinity and beyond. Do you agree with our list?
Yes, precisely.
What's your favorite Pixar Easter egg? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to Ms. Mojo.
Ingrates!
Manny? Manny! Daddy!